Well, beam me up, Scotty. The Trek lock on the Corgi by VOSTEED is probably one of the most unique and fidget-friendly folders that I've seen in quite a while. What is going on? Gideonstactical crew, Trekkies the world over. Hope you guys are well and just really enjoying life. Because I am, because I get to share with you guys my thoughts on this particular pocket knife, which has so much going on. It is wild. And I just don't think a lot of people are talking about it.
In fact, guys, here's the dealio. I am digging this Corgi so much that I went out and bought a second one. So nice, I got it twice. And this one is the like drop point or spear, I'll call it a spear point design. Got a little tiny swedge on there, almost a full flat grind. And this has like black checkered micarta. They have actually like a copper handle version. There's so many versions, so many variants. And it's like, I mean, it's a pocket knife Puko. Shout out to all of our Scandinavian brethren watching. This is an EDC Puko. And in fact, I'm digging this knife so much, the design. And we're gonna be mainly looking at that other blue handle version in this video, but you're gonna see this model in another video coming real soon. I'm so digging it.
And so if you're into pocket knives and you want some uniqueness in your life and you don't want to break the bank, this thing I think has a lot going on. Now, this is kind of the standard Corgi design by VOSTEED. They do have a mini version. They have the Corgi V now. They have like a whole lineup. So this is kind of like the full size kind of introductory version. I guess I'm just going to hit it because we're talking about it. About $60, $60 to $65 currently when I'm making the video. I'll try and link Blade HQ, Knife Center, all the different places. They're in the description box. I'll try and pop them wherever I can. For that price, we're getting Sandvik 14C28N steel. Excellent. HRC is 60 plus or minus 1, so that'd be like 59 to 61 HRC is I think like how VOSTEED is, communicating that. And VOSTEED, if you haven't been following them, you need to put them on your radar. They're kind of a smaller company, but they are doing some of the most intricate, unique stuff. And it's just really cool to see where they've come and where we are now and where they're gonna go. I can't even imagine. It is gonna be like Star Trek level technology here before we know it, and level EDC pocket knives. So this has the sheep's foot design. There is a standard kind of spear point design as well. This does have a little bit of a sweep. We do have tons of swedging on there. Very, very cool. All over the place. Lots of style, but the point is definitely at a geometry that at about a 45 degree, you can really pierce well into packaging. So yeah, it's not like a tactical tool by any means, but it will absolutely pierce and be able to open packaging because of the tip. The angle geometry I think is really thought out on a flat grind. It's about an 1/8 inch thick on the back there. And you can get a couple, I think they come in a couple different, coatings and all that stuff, if you so desire. Now, here's the first thing. Let's look at the action first, because the action is ultra cool. You get 3 different ways to deploy the blade. And you can see here, just in the styling, it's not a coffin, but it's very symmetrical. Very, very symmetrical. So righties and lefties, you're gonna really enjoy it, but it just feels really unique and very organic. Feels like a broom handle kind of in your hand, which is not a bad thing. So you have a top flipper, and that's what these little, like, I don't know, cat ears, raccoon ears, because that's kind of their motto. And they're little, look at this. This came with one of them. Little raccoon, trash pandas. Thank God I don't have those guys ruining my life. Shout out if you do. Anyway, yeah, so, these little ears, a little bit of jimp, enough to grab, but not sharp. Excellent. Some jimping actuation points, they're atrocious. They're so sharp, painful, they're not fun. Perfect. So what I do is, boom, on the ceramic ball bearings, just pull back and it flips right open, right? So I can do that, no problem. That's probably how I activate it 80% of the time. But if you're into fidget tools, and, let's get real. At this level, pocket knives, yes, of course, they're tools. And like, oh, bro, like, I'm at the work site, dude. Cool. Well, that's why they also make utility knives, brah. And they also make like multi-tools and all kinds of other gadgetos, so it's like, cool, yes, of course, I love my fixed blades and everything else too, but we can also enjoy some fun, especially if we go to the office, date night, or just kicking it, watching TV, after a hard day of work and you want to drive your wife crazy. Excellent opportunity to do that. Okay, so then you have a top flipper on the other side. So that you put your thumb right here. Look at that. If you've never had a top flipper, this is probably one of the easiest ones to activate. You just boom, coast, baby. And all you're doing is just using leverage. You can even do it slow. And see, you're just rolling that thing. Now it's running on ball bearings, ceramic ball bearings, that are nice and smooth. They're smoother than some other ceramic ball bearing ones we'll talk about here, competitive options in a little bit. Okay, so that's the two main ways. But then you have the track lock. Yeah. My boys and I are going through Star Trek right now. And I'm trying to follow the actual like timeline part, so we'll see how that all goes. Anyway, okay, so here's what's crazy about this. It's not just a push button lock. You can see back in here, it's going through the spine. Through it. Dude, it's a pin that goes through the freaking spine. And then you press it and that passes through and then you can drop it. Very cool, but what that means is with the diamond pattern and the titanium housing, say what? Boom, push, and you never even have to touch the blade, and you can just play with this thing. So you got 3 activation points. Top, whoops, sorry, I'm trying to do it all and stay on frame. Top, back, and push button, and it is just so fun to use. Very cool, very intricate, nice tight lockup. I haven't had it fail. Very cool. I hope they put this on more of their knives. It's super sick. So with that, guys, flow through construction, hollowed out liners in there. This one is a denim blue micarta. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. They've done it on a couple other of their models. Super cool. Lots of different color variants along with the blade shapes to choose from. And because, now there's no guard, so think of like a Puko. It's kind of like a Puko folder, but it fills out my large size hands, 3 1/4 knuckle span when we go like that. Whoosh. You can see plenty of real estate. Again, they do have mini versions, and they have like aluminum handle versions, and they have all kinds of different models coming out now. It's wild what they're doing there. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna grip it. It's just basic EDC stuff. You're not gonna be stabbing, piercing, and like super heavy use. Go with a different knife. Don't pick this knife. If you're looking to be like a brute with your folder, don't use this knife. This is fun. It's easy. It's for food prep. It's for cardboard cutting, doing some cordage, carrying it to the office, date, dinner out, ambi with the plate. I love that. Deep ride, loop over pocket. Excellent. Tip up. Tip is so buried in there. Never going to dig that out. Thank you. Excellent, excellent, excellent tool. And they start at at like 60, 65 bucks last I checked. Just for some competitive options running in here. I don't have another push button. Oh, I'll just randomly throw that. I guess I'll just grab this. This is a Sandvik 12C27 Ozark with a push button, 25 bucks-ish. Nowhere near the quality. Oh my gosh, that's so gritty. But for 25 bucks, that's all you got. There's just a random push button. Just kind of show you there, totally knocking off the tagged out from Benchmade. We got the previously reviewed, I'll try and tag this video, the Martin with 154 cm. That's about 110 bucks. Aluminum handles, top lock, 3.30 inch blade. Very cool knife. Very, very cool. Excellent, excellent blade. And then here's the kind of the original Raccoon and Sandvik, just to kind of show you for sizing. Very similar sizing. So really interesting blade. Totally dig the Corgi. If you like something kind of different, unique, and you don't want to break the bank, definitely check this sucker out. Leave a comment below if you own one. How's it been performing for you? And which blade shape and maybe handle material is your favio? So appreciate you guys' time. Appreciate VOSTEED sending me the sample so I could test it out for you guys, show you what it's capable of. Till next time, always remember to stay equipped, stay prepared, and I'll see you out there.